This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The Bears and Bucs, you might recall, met in Tampa week 2 of last year, which was actually the first game for the Buccaneers after Hurricane Irma washed out their opener with Miami. And it was the Bucs who beat Mike Glennon in that game 26-9. On third down, Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for the Bears on third. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going. A touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. They go play action here on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Gabbert drops it to Jones in the flat. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
18.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They go play action. Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they started.
Oh, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. He's at the 30, 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 84 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult. And got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for... And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are in for 6. The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this thing way down. Chicago territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll run it here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply...
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown. All game. Now for the point after.
Yo.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Yeah,
and we are
in the
tied
other
at
league.
14.
Oh, you back in it?
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
That's where you got out of it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now it's Trubisky. Steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 66 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. In for the score. And the Bears have broken the tie. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gabbert now on second down. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him a gain of 37.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
A second down throw for Gabbert. And he's not able to get away. Gabbert sacked. Leonard Floyd in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Gabbert. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be first and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
If indeed the Chicago Bears were looking for a nice change-up to Jordan Howard at running back, they found it in Tariq Cohen. I'm telling you, this guy is shifty, quick, even though he's small in stature. Some people have called him the latest human joystick.
How about that? That'll be fun for Madden players. Just 5'6", but as you said, he can move.
18. Hey, 18.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Trubisky. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a second and goal. Again, it's Trubisky. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
On third and goal, Trubisky. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
Second.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A good pickup there, a 22. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Gabbert now to throw on first down. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, Gabbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Hey, you got 3. Reds up!
After the interception, here's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Lock in. 18.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 3rd down. That's Cohen. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Single. Reds up! Lock in.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And Ndamukong Suh in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
18.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargreaves, the one who was there defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away.
How about that?
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We will put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, nice move. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay.
That what you
Early
said?
lead in that one for the Packers.
That what you said?
I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. A first down throw for Gabbert. Evans has it left side.
Oh, that what you say,
This
huh?
one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why
Let's
not
see,
go
got
back
the
to
good
him?
little
He has
tone with
something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Richmond.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Second down, Gabbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. That is...
I don't call it, do it.
Hey, chip
So
shot.
just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Trubisky. Flushed out right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him.
So
That's been
Mike
difficult for
fucked
them
him.
all game long.
Yeah, fuck, so shot this motherfucking Mike fucked up.
He's going to let this one go deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Get your ass beat by two
Tremendous
streets
field
earlier.
position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the
motherfucker
end zone.
there.
And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Gabbert. Over the middle, complete.
What's up? I'm taking
It's
all bet
Evans.
tomorrow.
And finally,
Toronto.
down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That goes for a
Goose,
gain of
show
31.
shot. Do we got a
Now
bet?
a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside
Do
the
we got a
5.
bet? Show shot. All I need to know,
They'll
yes
try
or
to
no.
run
I don't
for
want.
it on
I just
first
need to hear
and
goose
goal.
shit go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Peyton Barber, his third touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field
What do you
now
say?
as they will send this one away.
He say laughing at. Nah, that's you.
And
with
this will be
Endo?
a
Yeah.
touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
It's up to you.
They're
I let
looking
you.
to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter. That was after
You
a
and
good
Goose
first
can
half
decide.
offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes,
They're
and it
gonna
feels
do
like
it.
it goes
They're
away
gonna end up.
fast. Because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
I know that
Your
play
phone
went
ain't
to the
working
left
either?
side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how
First
about
off,
the
please.
whole offensive
Just
line
call
being
the
involved? Seal the left
That's what I
side where the
said.
play
His phone
was
ain't
going.
working
We're not
either.
gonna play side, but how about on the back side?
Ooh,
Just
like
taking
that.
care of business to make sure no one can get...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are in for 6.
It's running 170 yard return.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, able to avoid him. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did.
Okay.
It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Godin would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely.
18, 18.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he he's taken down. And Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Yeah.
18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Gabriel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Move.
What?
Lock in.
No.
Move.
Now Trubisky to throw. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His 1st career sack.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And it's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They go play action. Trubisky, they'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm playing in the other league right now.
Some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field
30
goal
seconds
attempt.
left in the 3rd quarter.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these kicks, they know.
Here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive.
Yeah,
That's
no
a quick
problem.
1st down.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Richmond.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Akeem Hicks in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now.